Hey, what's up everybody? This is Kyle back at you with another video review, and this time we'll be taking a look at the WWE Elite Series 92 Rey Mysterio. Thought it seemed appropriate since earlier this week was the 20th anniversary of Rey Mysterio's WWE debut, and it just so happened I happened to finally find this guy, so it seemed appropriate. And I was pretty excited for this one because I love this outfit, and it'll be great for me to finally have a double jointed elbow Rey Mysterio because I couldn't find the Top Picks one. But whatever. Still very excited to have this one. I think it's very underrated. Probably the hidden gem of this series. And we'll find out why when we open them up. But before we do so, take a look at the packaging first. First picture of Rey Mysterio down there. Kind of looking creepy with those contact lenses. Rey Mysterio, of course, certified authentic. Series 92 at the top there. Elite Collection. Of course, picture of Rey down there. And the back has a more wide open picture, which I love this picture. Of course, his stats and his bio. You can pause right there if you want to read it. Of course, there's a lot missing. And the other figures inside, we got The Fiend, Bray Wyatt, Adam Cole, of course, Rey Mysterio, Ric Flair, Charlotte Flair, and Scarlett. I've already done reviews of The Fiend and Scarlett, so if you have not seen those, check those out. Adam Cole, I'm still on the hunt for. Ric Flair, pass. Charlotte Flair, maybe. I saw her recently, and she looks decent. So, I don't know, maybe I'll get her just to have an updated Charlotte Flair. But we'll see, so stay tuned for possible reviews of Charlotte Flair and definitely Adam Cole. And if you have not seen my reviews of The Fiend or Scarlett, check those out. Anyways, that does it for the packaging, so let's open up Rey Mysterio and see what we got and see how it stacks up compared to the other Elite Rey Mysterios. Well, that I have anyway. Let's find out. We'll be right back. Alright, so here we have Rey Mysterio out of the packaging, and he looks freaking awesome. I mean, all around, just great detail on this figure. I mean, this is not my favorite Rey Mysterio, but it's still a freaking awesome figure. At first glance, I have no complaints, but we'll see. First up, his accessories. It comes with two pairs of hands. He's got a pair of fists. And the more open kind of claw hands, I guess. We've seen these several times. Like almost every Elite Rey Mysterio nowadays comes with these hands, which they're just basic red. But as you see by the picture up here, they're missing the Nike logo and a lot of white, which I'm fine with because of copyright stuff, so they can't do that. But it still has nice sculpting. Pretty cool, I guess. Also, I wish they would make these smaller. If these were intended for Rey Mysterio, they need to make these smaller, because when you put them on Rey Mysterio, they look gigantic. As you see with Elite 72, these are the same hands. I mean, look how huge they are. I mean, Rey has small hands, so they need to be smaller, but whatever. Then he comes with the stereotypical Rey Mysterio shirt, just the cut-down shirt, but this time, I love this design. It's very intricate. Very nicely detailed. It says Mysterio, Viva La Raza, Boyeka 619, greatest mask of all time, Lucha Libre. Great shirt. I actually want to get this shirt in real life. Nothing on the back. Because we've seen this type of shirt many times with Rey Mysterio and a few others. Now on to Rey himself. Starting off with the head sculpt. I like this head sculpt, but I think we've seen it too many times. I mean, we've seen it with a decent number of basics. We've seen it with Elite 72. We saw it with both top picks that have come out recently, the black and yellow from the Royal Rumble, and also the most recent one with the, I think it's white, black, and pink. Like I said, I like this head sculpt, but I think we've seen it too many times. Like, I actually like this head sculpt more, the more serious. So I wish we would see this head sculpt more often. Like I said, I still like this one, but like I said, I think we've seen it too much. I like the mask, you know, with the brown, black, and orange. Definitely reminds you of a Halloween theme. I don't know if that was intentional by Rey when he wore this outfit, but it wouldn't surprise me. And it seems I might have gotten a bad one, possibly, because the cross and a couple of his tattoos seemed a little rubbed off, but that's okay. Has the bicep band up there with the ER. Same thing. He has the ER there and then the M there, which is cool. Just rubber. Excellent detail on the tattoos. I mean, Mattel always nails it with Rey's tattoos. And then moving down, get the question marks, of course. And then greatest mask of all time, which I wouldn't go that far. And then Rey 619. And then same thing on the boot there. So very cool. The traditional Rey Mysterio outfit he wears nowadays. Now, one thing I'm definitely happy about is that they fixed the loose joints, because if you remember in my last review of Rey Mysterio, which was this one, the Elite 88, the joints on mine were incredibly loose, especially the ab crunch. Just to refresh your memory in case you haven't seen it. See, incredibly loose. This one, it's nice and tight. So I like that they fixed that problem. And from my understanding, pretty much everybody had that issue with the Elite Series 88. Well, almost everybody. There were some who had it nice and tight, like this one. But there was a lot of people that had the loose joint one. So thank God that Bill McKean and Mattel listened, and the most recent Rey Mysterios do not have that problem, thank God. Articulation is pretty great. This is probably my Rey Mysterio is probably my favorite figure to move around with the posability, because of how small he is and all the elite posability. Like, very fun to pose around with for for figure photography and stop motion, and yes, even playing with it. Head can rotate side to side, go up and down a little bit. Arms 360, in and out. Bicep, double jointed elbow, which is great. It's the second Rey Mysterio that has the double jointed elbows. The first one was the top picks with the white, black, and pink. So I'm glad that Rey has double jointed elbows now. Rotate the wrist and hinge. Ab crunch, that far forward and that far back. Waist, legs forward that far and back to the original position, in and out. Thigh, double jointed knee, swivel the boot, hinge of the ankle, which is nice. This is an older boot mold, so it's not like really stiff. And then the slight ankle pivot. I mean, there's certain poses would be nice if you could do it with, if you had the toe pose ability. So that would be nice if we can do that at some point. Which reminds me, I wouldn't mind seeing an Ultimate Rey Mysterio at some point, in the Ultimate Edition. Like, that'd be really cool. So, excellent figure. And for a few comparisons, here he is with the Elite 72. So you can kind of see how far he came. I don't know why he switched to the singlet. I don't know, it's a little much for me, but I still think it's cool. Elite 88, which is still my favorite Rey Mysterio recently because of his outfit. Like, I love this gear. And as you saw, the most recent basic, Series 127, which I think is this is a very cool basic. I would have loved to have seen this as an Elite with the gold and green. That would have been very, very cool. But they need to fix the height on the basics of Rey Mysterio. And then just for fun, here's the shirts. Here's 72, 88, and now the Elite 92. So, cool. Move those out of the way. So I think this is definitely a very nice figure. I mean, people give flack to Rey Mysterio figures because they're always such show formers. But this is definitely proof that just because it's a show former does not mean it's a bad figure. I mean, this is a very solid figure. So, not my favorite Rey Mysterio, but still a very good figure. So, quick final thoughts. Overall, I really enjoyed this Rey Mysterio figure. This is probably one of my favorites. It's not my favorite, but it's still one of my favorites. Like, I love the gear. I love the shirt he comes with. Very cool. I love that we got double jointed elbows finally. I mean, yeah, the first one was the top picks, but it's still nice to have that. And definitely, like, the posability is excellent. This is gonna be a freaking very fun figure to do stop motions with, and poses on my shelf display and everything. That's gonna be pretty cool. So my only really issue with it is it would have been nice if we had a different head sculpt, and also quit giving us the same hands, like fists and these claw hands. I mean, we've seen them so many times. Like, almost every Elite Rey Mysterio has these hands. And this head sculpt too, except for Elite 88, like almost every Elite Rey Mysterio has this head sculpt and these hands. Like, there's just repaints now, nowadays. I mean, it's still fine. It's just reusable, with the budget and everything. But still, give us something different here and there. But as far as the figure itself goes, it's still a very great figure, and I love that they fixed the loose joint problem. So, say if you're a Rey Mysterio fan and collector, this is definitely a great figure to go with. And definitely a very underrated gem. Like, this is a big show former from this set. I would say, if you see it, give it a chance. Like, you may like it. It might be your favorite Rey Mysterio, it might be one of your favorites. like I said, it's still a great figure to get. So definitely highly recommend it. Pick them up if you can. Anyways, that pretty much does it. So thanks for watching, guys. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. Check out my reviews of The Fiend, Bray Wyatt, and Scarlett from Elite 92. Stay tuned for future reviews of Adam Cole and Charlotte Flair from the series coming soon. And also be sure to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss a single upload. And stay tuned for more reviews of WWE action figures, AEW action figures, toy hunts, stop motions, and more. So be sure to subscribe so you don't miss it. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, remember, you can't touch my dream, and you can't touch my soul. I'm out. Take care.
Can't touch my dream, can't touch my soul.